It was Friday, March 9th, 2018, when we all packed ourselves into the little minivan to take a 7-hour drive to Memphis. I found on this trip that everything seemed to have a vibe. Some vibes were good, and some were less than good. But everywhere we went definitely had a clear vibe to it. When we arrived in Memphis, we went to Beale Street first to get some dinner and listen to music. I really enjoyed Beale Street's vibe because it seemed so carefree and relaxed. Even though it was kind of hard to get in anywhere to listen to music because we're under 21, I was still able to hear all the bands playing outside and I loved it. I've always loved live music, so Beale Street was cool. Plus, the food was amazing. The next morning, we drove back to Memphis and visited Stack's. Now, when we first got here, I spent time outside taking pictures and I expected to feel this homey warmth in the building. But once I went inside, I was immediately disappointed. They'd renovated to look like a new modern museum, which I guess is what they are, but I was still expecting something more organic, I suppose, and I definitely missed that. The recording space was definitely my favorite part of the museum, along with all the records that they had on the walls as you exit. Following that, we had a phenomenal lunch at Central Barbecue, and we got to hear some more live music here too. Across the street was the Lorraine Motel, where a lot of Stax artists spent time writing and relaxing, and where MLK was shot and killed. Later we went to Graceland, Elvis's mansion, and I'm not including any pictures or video from that location. It's not any disrespect for Elvis, it's just that I didn't like how commercialized the entire experience was. The vibe was not good, and it was uptight, fake, and touristy, and I just was really uncomfortable. Lastly for the day, we visited Sun Studios. I think Sun was probably my favorite place for the whole trip. It felt real and raw and old. It was still a functioning recording studio, which I thought was really cool. I just felt very welcome there, and I could feel that some amazing things happened there. But the vibe at Sun was cool, relaxed, inviting, and old school. Overall, I think Memphis was an interesting trip that made me look at how I see music from a consumer perspective and from an artist perspective. I noticed everywhere we went that I was feeling the vibe, my creative perspective kicked in, and I was like a kid in a candy store. This trip was about vibes, and Memphis definitely sent me a good vibe.